Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Unchecked Crowd. Welcome back to my Underhill city here. I've added some dye right upstairs just to make it so black up there. But let's go video or visit. Go visit another one of my ships. Last time I showed you the Enterprise. Today I'm going to show you the Missouri. I probably already showed you this map. It's quite a bit larger, but there's less done on the interior. So let's go check out that's the U.S.S. Missouri, PB, Battleship 63 United Mo, or the Mighty Mo. Uncheckedcrowd, the designer is Jack Thunder. I started it on the 30th of May, finished it on June 11th. Dry dock Prometheus. He helped me tear it down. It's always nice to have people come out and help, because I never count the dry dock build. I use sponges to get rid of the water with 3 block areas of sand, and then I put sponges in between. Alright. Originally, we didn't have a iron farm, so this is what the original build called for, was anvils, chains for our. I'll go ahead and jump down and take a look. For our anchors up front, which I have not distended because we are permanently anchored here. So it's better to have them up in floating class. 3, I've got a flag out front just because I could make one. Usually the flag is flown at the aft section, but in the museum it is flown on the front. It's poor that I couldn't show it flying at the side, but that's how the representations of flags that I could do, but it has to be up and down. Anyway, we got some front gunner positions activated with those. I think the original builder, he decided to put pressure plates all over, kind of give it a little bit more depth. Also, there's ladders leading up, and this is all the chain feed for the front anchors. There are front and mid mooring positions. I believe there are some aft positions. I don't remember if I ever put them in. Anyway, the gangway platforms and harbor section was added by Cecile on the server, and we're on the Minecraft, not Minecraft, it's the Patreon server for Kurt JMac. So yeah, there's Promethean on there. I'll have to say hi. Well, I guess I don't have to say it, but I like to say hi to everyone. We got some side machine guns. From the original design, he wanted to use fence gates all the way out. I decided to go ahead and just keep using the nether fence. On the front, we've got, and this is the 1944-1945 build of the U.S.S. Missouri. It's before the 1980s refit, so I still have all the Beaufort stations, which are slightly underdone. This is not the way that they would work. Like, there should be a step, and he goes through it, but it was after I'd completely finished this build that I saw Dag Thunder's new build for the Beaufort guns. It's like you sit underneath the gun and you're aiming the gun, so you were able to more accurately fire. These aren't static. That's what this whole black section is. The turret style gun. Now we get to our first main turret section. Every gun could fire manually or operate on its own azimuth or up down. The entire gun, though, would rotate 280 degrees, I believe, or 260 degrees. There were plaques on the museum ship. I was not able to get an accurate reading of those, but I did put the 63 on top of the main turret, which is represented in the Missouri. Now, another couple discrepancies. There are several access ways down into the main ship. All these doors represented. I don't have anything filling them, so it's just deckway for the most part. And then, of course, all the top plates are all filled with stone plates or stone pressure plates for machine guns or anti-aircraft. Keep going around. Go up a deck. This is one of the 8 5-inch guns. The front guns are 16-inch guns. Then they fire a massive load. It's 1,600 pounds, I believe. Right here we have inflatable rafts. These are vent stacks for the lower decks, so you can get out the air, have it recirculated from above. The second gun stack, or the second main turret, is slightly different in composition. It is slightly larger to accommodate another Beaufort station, which is another anti-aircraft deterrent. Again, gunner positions, controls. Go ahead and drop down. Now everything I show you is going to be mirrored on the other side. Another Beaufort station there. More machine gun. Another 5-inch on top and bottom. Also access, like outer access, inner access into the more gun stations here with plating here, which would have been machine gun plating, represented by the iron bars there. They're 5-inch station, and those are all controlled upstairs by a radio control. Go ahead and go upstairs. Another 2 raft systems. Go up. See all these iron bars. They're representing the flag system. All the flags that they would fly, including up front. It's basically a band of strings where they could fly all the naval flags. Get another Beaufort station over here, anti-aircraft. Now I can show you the rear control station or control tower. No, this is the front control tower, sorry. This is the one that actually controls the 5-inch guns. And as I said, there are 6 of them. No, there are 8. 8 in total. There is a second lookout station here. As that right there, we will reach that here in just a second. Actually, I need to put it over. All right. So this is the other side of the rear con tower. The forward con tower I don't have any of the controls placed, so I just shut off the whole bridge. Just with this scale, this type of build, it's really hard to actually get accurate representation of what the Missouri is, even though I've built it technically to scale. In Minecraft, you have 1 meter blocks, so it's really hard to get controls down. Anyway, this here is the rear control tower, and it controls our planes here, which on the original ship would be at a diagonal, but it's a lot easier to do it straight forward and pretend that those are pivoting turrets so they can launch up and out, and that centerpiece is a crane. I'll take a closer look up on it. Third gun is the same configuration as the second gun, has another aircraft bosun area, and this I used the not ladders, rails as like a means for each to have its own control surface. If we bundle them up, they just connect to each other. So I'm pretty sure that's what Jag Thunder was thinking when he designed it. And on the rear, more gun control platforms. Now here's the crane to lift ships back aboard when they've landed off to the bow of the ship. It would go down and pick them back up and put them back on their launch platforms. They are, I believe, pontoon boots. Probably should have put a stair there. Keep it going, or maybe even just a slab. Well, it was made out of quartz, though. I'm playing all this in survival, and it took me 4 hours at least just to get the materials for both these ships. So it's fun in itself. Back here were 2 more Beaufort stations, and it looks like I forgot the nether fences for the guns. Well, can't be perfect, not all the time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I mean, this ship was a massive undertaking. It took me 12 days to build. And thanks for the support. Anybody that wants to keep watching any of these builds, any of you can go over and check out Jag Thunder 1. And I'll put his link in the description because it'd be a shame not to. These are beautiful ships. So, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.